Where the French energy giant Total has found significant hydrocarbon deposits off the South African coast. An estimated potential of about 9 billion barrels of crude, another 60 trillion or so cubic feet of natural gas. With that sort of haul, many describe this as a potential game changer for the country's economy. Yes, CGTN's Angela Coppola now examining what the South African government needs to do to make this a fire starter.
The find was announced in February after Total had completed their test drill site in December. Now the work starts for the local industry.
We need to be ready and to have people understand how they can benefit and participate in this sector. We've got some strong signals now that things are starting to take off, and we need to be ready to participate fully as South Africans in that. So to develop the value chain, the company capacity and the skills profile in South Africa is our big focus.
The Department of Trade and Industry are waiting for the revised legislation to be tabled so they can begin their work.
I think the big issue for the DTI will be to understand what the legislation looks like in terms of local content and how we develop local content and supply development over time. I think that's going to be a key piece for us to sink our teeth into.
The sector regulator is upbeat about the gas find and the opportunity it presents.
I think the big opportunity from a regulator's point of view is to get it right. I think South Africa is in a position, because it has come along later than other African countries, where we've actually made a discovery that could be world-class and could be eventually monetized. We are in a good position where we have seen what has happened in other African countries, and to me, it is really what comes out of our new legislation that's separated from the MPRDA.
The country has one opportunity to get the basics in place or risk the possibility of explorers losing interest.
We need to start moving fast on establishing regulations and really establishing a right kind of fiscal frameworks, our laws and everything. And the industry needs that. You cannot love jobs and hate those who create jobs. We need to incentivize this growth.
The oil and gas sector and the country's government have between 7 and 10 years to get their ducks in a row in order to take full advantage of the opportunities. I'm Angela Coppola for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.